Have you folks ever come across any of your friends saying, "The used Model 3 I looked for seems to be more expensive than the brand new one"? Well, he ain't lying. In today's episode, we will be looking into why these Model 3 cars are much more expensive than brand new ones. So why wait? Let's jump straight into it. Nowadays, owners of used electric cars and those who have pre-ordered new EVs are finding possibilities to make tiny gains. As demand for EVs surges despite a supply shortage that is causing wait periods for new vehicles to extend to months, if not years. With the price of gasoline expected to skyrocket due to the projected gas and oil shortages caused by Russia's invasion of Ukraine and consequent sanctions, analysts are seeing greater interest in EV stocks. The problem is being worsened by supply chain challenges and a global semiconductor shortage, which is causing a rise in demand for electric vehicles to be met with longer wait periods as car makers battle to keep up. Now you might be getting an idea of today's episode. Hey guys, welcome once again to Tesla Vibes, where we bring you the fresh and best updates on Tesla and Elon Musk. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for the latest updates. So let's hop on. Most of you guys might know that the Tesla Model 3 is currently the best-selling used automobile in the United States. And it is so popular that it occasionally sells for more than new. The main cause for this is the previously stated chip scarcity. The present chip scarcity impacting the automotive sector has spread to the used vehicle market. Due to restricted manufacturing, it might be difficult to obtain a new car. Thus, many people have turned to the used car market, where stocks are low. Furthermore, due to scarcity, electric vehicles have always performed well in the used car market, but they have faced an uphill struggle. Many studies say that the Tesla Model 3 depreciates relatively slowly. Polls reveal only a 5.5% depreciation after a year. In previous videos, we stated that the Model 3 is so excellent that no one wants to sell it. This year, the claim is made that the Model 3 is still a greatly selling car, but that a lot of people have sold or traded in their cars. And in some circumstances, they are great value. You could use the same technique to acquire Tesla today, but you could use it to start with a $6,000 lower-end electric car like a Nissan Leaf or a $12,000 Chevy Bolt or another EV. But that's not the goal of today's video. Instead, we're focusing on Model 3. The purpose of this video is to demonstrate the power of time, value of money, and how saving a little money now and having a good but not excellent automobile may save you a lot of money and make a big impact in your life. Buying a used vehicle instead of a new one means the buyer will be able to retire with a significant bank balance 40 years later. This technique will be much more effective if you save a few $100s every month on gasoline, maintenance, and depreciation. A $6,000 EV has an extremely low total cost of ownership. The issue is that a $6,000 EV will have a very short range, perhaps by 60 miles, and would make an excellent second vehicle with a range so low that it might not even fulfill your demands for a second car, but a horrible first car for many people. That's one of the major reasons why people don't buy cheaper electric vehicles with this technique and opt mainly for the Model 3. On the other side, if you're an optimist who intends to start with a smaller electric car as your first automobile, if you can wait, instead of buying a used Tesla, start with a $6,000 Leaf and gradually work your way up to a Tesla in a few years. Of course, the risk you're taking is that if Tesla achieves genuine full self-driving before you do, you may never be able to purchase a Tesla vehicle because they would be highly sought after in order to generate cash for their owners. Elon claims that they will have FSD operational and authorized by at least one government this year. That's doubtful with FSD. Anyways, let's hope that it comes out. If you want us to be more specific on the reasons for buying a used Model 3, let's go through it. First and foremost, it is less expensive. Second, Tesla is providing an additional year and 10,000 miles of coverage on top of the basic 4 years or 50,000 mile guarantee that comes with a Model 3. For a Model 3 that is a few years old and has 30,000 miles on it, for example, you will have 3 years, which includes 2 years of the original warranty and 1 year extra, as well as 30,000 25,000 miles of bumper-to-bumper warranty, which includes 20,000 miles of the original warranty package and 10,000 miles extra. Not only that, but you could buy a 6-year and 70,000-mile warranty on Standard Range Plus or a 90,000-mile guarantee on Long Range or Performance of Powertrain warranty. That includes the pricey battery and the not-so-cheap motors. And if the car you're about to look at has a few scratches, you don't have to be as gentle with it. Pamper it and avoid using an automated car wash. Tesla is currently equipping all old Model 3 vehicles with a $10,000 full self-driving capability. They may or may not go on with such a policy in the future. This is significant if you are planning on purchasing the FSD option. Furthermore, you cannot achieve a price reduction by requesting Tesla to remove the FSD option from the car at this time. For some, that would be a good deal. Another possibility is that you can acquire Model 3 with FSD enabled from a dealer that doesn't understand what they have and overprice the car to compete with old Tesla Model 3 vehicles that don't have full self-driving. The problem with this strategy is that you'll probably have to spend a lot of time emailing and calling dealers to get a picture of the car's software screen, because very few dealers are knowledgeable enough to include that in their listing. And if they underprice the car with FSD, you'll want to confirm that. When hunting for used EVs, the sweet spot for used Model 3 vehicles is between 2.5 years old and has 10,000 to 30,000 kilometers on the odometer. This way, if you buy the car from someone other than Tesla, you will still have it under warranty for 1.5 years, or 2.5 years if you buy it through Tesla. You may also acquire the long-range RWD model, which is a terrific deal that is not available now. You won't have to pay a high delivery cost if you buy it from Tesla and can find one in your region. Overall, you may save $16,000 while still getting a high-quality vehicle that will last you a long time. Now, if you want the Standard Range Plus model and don't care about FSD, you may as well buy new or save a little money on a demo, because the savings on such models are little when purchased used. Another point to consider is that a used automobile loan will often have a somewhat higher interest rate than a new car loan from Tesla or anybody else. This increased rate, which Tesla charges, equates to around $1,500 in purchase price on a $45,000 vehicle. Furthermore, if you want to sell the automobile in a few years, the resale value will be substantially greater than the purchase price. Because many customers use automobiles for around 10 years, the value of each of these cars will be almost the same at the end of that period. Therefore, they would prefer the used Model 3 above the new Model 3 above. Anyways, we think this is a great way to save your money when buying an electric vehicle, especially during this chip shortage crisis. Okay, now what do you guys think about this strategy? Do you guys plan on buying a used Model 3? Drop in your views in the comment section below. That's about it for today, guys. Drop a like on the video if you're a huge fan of what Tesla is doing in the automotive industry. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We will meet again in the next one.